A few years ago, talk of first to worst, and worst to first, surrounded the Red Sox, as the team went from the worst record in the American League East in 2012, to the best in 2013, and back to the worst in 2014. While it's far too early to judge the Red Sox 2019 campaign, which does not officially kick off until the start of the regular season 9 days from now, spring training has been another story. Currently, with just 6 games remaining until the end of spring training, the Red Sox have the worst preseason record in the Grapefruit League, at 8-15 last season, which culminated in the Red Sox' 4th World Series title in 14 years. The team finished the preseason with the best record in the Grapefruit League, at 22-9. In 2014, when the Sox had the worst record in the AL East, they also had a sluggish spring, going 11-17 for the 3rd worst record in the Grapefruit League. In 2013, when the Sox last won the World Series before their 2018 title, the club was 17-17 in the preseason, which put them in the middle of the spring training standings. So, it does appear that preseason performance can be an indicator of regular season success. The Red Sox will hope to break that trend when Chris Sale takes to the mound to kick off the regular season on March 28 against the Seattle Mariners. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device. Durbin Feltman is quickly becoming one of the most intriguing prospects in the Boston Red Sox farm system, and you might be hearing a lot more from him later in the year. The Red Sox bullpen took a hit this offseason when Joe Kelly left to sign with the Los Angeles Dodgers in free agency, and the team decided not to bring back free agent closer Craig Kimbrell. Matt Barnes is one option to be the next closer, but he hasn't proven to be the undisputed candidate in spring training so far. As a result, there's still no clear-cut candidate for the closer role, so it's possible the dreaded bullpen-by-committee approach could be the strategy to open the 2019 season. If the bullpen struggles or lacks certain elements throughout the year, it's possible Feltman could get some run at the major league level to showcase his talents. "I saw him Monday. The stuff was there. You can see it," Cora told reporters, per WEEI.com's Rob Bradford. "Everybody knows about him. I still remember people thought he was going to be the savior last year when he got drafted. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. We went through it in 2005 with Craig Hansen, and he was kind of like the guy, and it didn't turn out to be that. You've got to be very careful. This is still the big leagues. I don't know if I have told you guys, my brother, he puts it in a very particular way. It's a ball, AA, AAA, it's not 4A, it's MLB. There's a difference. There's a big jump from the A's to MLB. There's a period of adjustment." Feltman was selected by the Sox with the 100th overall pick in the 2018 MLB draft. The 21-year-old right-hander has a powerful fastball and an improved breaking ball, as evidenced in Sunday's spring training outing against the Tampa Bay Rays. Not the sharpest outing for Durbin Feltman, but this curve will play. Finished this batter off with a high fastball. Pic.twitter.com/gif7njjafe. Dan O'Mara, @Dan O'Mara, March 17, 2019. Feltman had a 1.93 ERA, 4 saves, 36 strikeouts, and 5 walks over 23 1/3 innings for 3 different Single-A teams during the 2018 season. He tallied 4 strikeouts with 3 walks in 1 2/3 innings for Boston this spring. There's no question Feltman has impressive talent and could be a valuable arm for the Red Sox bullpen sooner than later. Feltman needs to prove himself in AA to begin 2019, and if he shines at that level, a major league call-up later in the year wouldn't be out of the question. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device. We're still weeks away from meaningful baseball games, but Mookie Betts' projected value in free agency continues to rise. The Los Angeles Angels are finalizing a gargantuan 12-year contract extension with outfielder Mike Trout worth more than $430 million total, ESPN's Jeff Passan reported Tuesday. That's an average annual salary of $35.8 million, smashing Zach Greinke's previous record of $34.4 million per year and making Trout the highest-paid player in baseball by both annual salary and total contract worth. Trout and Betts, both former American League MVPs and generational talents, both were set to become free agents in 2020 and launch historic bidding wars for their services. But the Angels reportedly got ahead of the game Tuesday, and in the process set a target for Betts to shoot for in free agency. "We already knew the Boston Red Sox outfielder would be within his right asking for a deal north of $350 million after Bryce Harper's 13-year, $330 million contract with the Philadelphia Phillies. With Trout re-upping the bar to $430 million, though, Betts can make a case to earn at least $400 million total or at least $35 million per year if he desires a shorter deal. Why? Because even if you think Trout is the best player in baseball, you could argue Betts is right behind him. Both players have very similar career 162-game averages at the plate, while Betts has 3 Gold Gloves to Trout's 0. The Angels reportedly are finalizing a massive 12-year, $430 million extension with Mike Trout. Does Mookie Betts have his blueprint for 2020 free agency? https://t.co/hisvitttvpic.twitter.com/3ezinsq3w, NBC Sports Boston, @NBCS Boston, March 19, 2019. The timing of Trout's reported extension is important, as well. Betts signed a 1-year, $20 million extension with Boston in January, but do the Red Sox try to follow the Angels' blueprint and lock up their superstar to a long-term deal before he becomes a free agent in 2020? If they don't, they'll have to compete on the open market for one of the best players in the game, and put a Trout-like number on the table to convince Betts to stay in Boston. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device.